Okay, got a good start on the Ozark Highlands trail. I left Ozone trailhead just a little bit ago. I'm just a couple miles in is all I'm in now. But I came across this river. It's usually a stream, I think, but last night and yesterday we had a pretty big rain, so it's up pretty good. I've crossed a few others that were pretty small. I've got a few bigger ones later on, but hopefully the water goes down because it's going to be, I don't call for more rain for the next several days, so hopefully it'll be good. But I found a place upstream just a little bit that no more than knee deep. So this looked like pretty deep to me, so I went up there a little bit. But all right, see you down the trail. Another pretty little stream I ran across. Probably, I had the big one earlier, but this is probably the third or fourth one that's smaller, but just really pretty. First two I had to get my feet wet a little bit. You could see there were rocks to hop across, but they were loose to touch underwater. This one was good enough to get across without getting my feet wet again, so that was nice. It's not bad, but you know, if you keep from it, that's good. So, all right. Day going great. See ya. Well, I had a good first day of hiking. The Ozark Highlands Trail is what I'm on. I started at Ozone, Arkansas, the trailhead there, and then I'm headed west to Lake Fort Smith. So it's a total of 85 miles. I got in, 13 miles today, I think. And so I found a little spot right here by the river. It's really nice. I'll turn around real quick and you see. Really pretty view right here. Yeah, you can hear the water. Yeah, nice spot. We had a heavy rains come in yesterday and last night even in this area, and so the rivers and streams are up more than normal. In fact, I think normally you might have 2 wet crossings on this thing, and everything else you could rock hop. I had at least 6 wet crossings, and so you know that definitely adds something to it when you gotta hike with wet feet. But hopefully some of the smaller streams will go down tomorrow. I know I've got maybe another couple bigger ones there I may have to cross still. We'll see. But going good, feeling good. Tired definitely after today. The trail is harder than I was expecting, just simply because it's rockier. Not a lot of smooth ground. Even when the trail is level, you have to really watch what you're doing and pay attention. So here I'm fixing to eat dinner. I got it cooking right here. Yep, my pot cooking right there. And I got a ramen bomb with ramen, mashed potatoes, and then I got some chicken I'll put in there too. So gonna have a good hot dinner, and then probably go to bed early. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Well, good morning. I look pretty rough, I think, but I'm at a nice little campground here at mile marker 72. Last thing yesterday afternoon is I had to cross that river, and yeah, so that wasn't fun, but it's all right. It was all right. I was trying to find a way that I didn't get wet, and I just couldn't find one. So I got over here. This campground's pretty nice. I'm set up right here, right by the river, so that was really peaceful last night, listening to the water. That's always a great way to sleep. Had my coffee and Carnation instant breakfast already this morning, and eating some oatmeal. So it's probably about a little after 7 o'clock. It got cold last night. I was fine. I had plenty of clothes on. I did sleep in my puffy coat, also just to stay warm, but I never got cold, but I needed it. Frosted on the tent just a little bit, and when I put my shoes on this morning, my shoestrings were crunchy a little bit. So, yeah, I didn't have too many clothes, but I had just enough. It's supposed to be warmer and nicer every day the rest of the week. So this should be the coldest day or night we have, and yesterday should have been the coolest day. We're supposed to get up nice every single day. So, all right, so I'm just about to finish my breakfast and then pack up and head on down the road. So I'll see you later. Really pretty trail today. When I left the campground this morning, I took about a 2-mile hike up the hill. That's a good way to start the day. But I did want to say thanks to the people that maintain this trail. I mean, it's most of the blowdowns like this have been cut so you can get through them and have to crawl over them. You know, there's a few, but most of them are well taken care of, and the trail looks great. And I appreciate you guys who come out and do this. Thank y'all. I've been walking along the ridge of this mountain for a while now. Pretty view. Really nice. We're way up here right now. The trail going that way. I see a pretty cool little campsite right over here. Not bad at all. Hey, so yeah, just a pretty nice view up here. Okay, it's the end of day 2, and I'm got here late. Put in 17 miles today, but I'd tweaked my knee a little bit yesterday, and start out today was fine, but at the end of the day it was starting to hurt me pretty good. So I'm gonna spend the night, and we'll check it out in the morning and see how we do, and see how it does on the trail. I hate to have to cut the whole trip short, but may have to. I don't know. We'll see. But if I can go on, I will. But there's no use going on when you're hurting. I'm here. I set up almost in the dark. Got food heated up. It's in my koozie, just soaking about 10 minutes, and I've got a peak refuel meal, chicken Alfredo pasta. I think that's really good. I've had those before. They're really good. So I'm pretty much gonna eat and go to bed. So I'll see how things are going in the morning. I'll see y'all later. Bye. So periodically on the trail, you see these trail information registration places, and it's just a book inside, and you can you fill your name out and where you came through and what you're doing, and it's sort of for safety reasons. If they need to look for somebody, I guess they could see where you are. But this is the third one I've come across, and it's funny when I talked to a lady I met, Stephanie, yesterday. We were talking, and it's like, where you going? Yeah, oh, me too. Where you came from? Oh, yeah, me too. She goes, are you Kyle? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, I've seen you in the books. And so she sort of followed me through 2 different registration books that I'd signed. And then today, because she passed me yesterday, because my niece is going a lot faster than I am, she's on this book. And so I came behind her, and I don't know, it's just I've been 3 days out here, and I've met one person. Is all I've seen at all. And so you I don't know, stuff like that, you sort of get a kinship. It's just like, almost seeing a friend's name on the book because I met her for 2 minutes earlier. No, it's one of those things that if you're on the trail, you would understand. It's just different. Hey, good morning. This is the morning of the fourth day. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Got about 10 miles in yesterday. My knee did pretty good. It hurt me sometimes, but it was, overall, but I decided I would just stop here. I was gonna stop back about 1.5 miles back probably, but that campsite was flooded. So it was actually a river running through the middle of it. So I decided that wasn't a good spot. So we came up here. This isn't even a campsite. I'm sort of on the side of the hill. Just found a spot. The trail is right up there, about 20 yards. And so I was walking along and I was looking for a place and came down here and it was pretty flat. It's got a tiny bit of a slope to it. So, which just is okay. It just means you tend to slip down towards the foot of the tent all night long, just a little bit. But it's okay. It's flat enough that I had to adjust a couple times in the middle of the night, but it was okay. So I'm just about to break camp. I don't know what time it is. Probably about 7 o'clock. Sun is coming up over there over the mountains. A really pretty sunrise this morning. Got everything packed up but the tent. I'll grab it real quick and we'll take off. See how far we get today. I'd planned this for 7 days, but with my knee, for 6 days, I wanted it. But with my knee, I'm probably gonna be 7. So that's what I'm hoping to do right now, if it holds out. I met a really nice lady on the trail yesterday afternoon. Stephanie was her name. And I got to talking to her. I was sitting there eating lunch and she walked by. First person I've seen on the trail since I started. And so talked to her a little bit, and she had some, sorry about that. She had some arthritis strength Tylenol, so she gave me 4 of those. And so I have some Advil, which does help my knee a little bit, but I was getting low because I wasn't planning to take, very many at all. And so I'll try one of these and see how it works. But I'm doing good. I've got some spots where it hurts and then others where it doesn't at all hardly. So we're gonna head on down the trail today and see how we do. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Didn't get cold last night. I don't know what it is this morning, but mid 40s maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna take my coat off before I even start. So, all right. Well, another wonderful day on the trail, and we'll see you later. Bye. Just appreciating the beautiful trail this morning. It's actually really pretty here. Don't have all the leaves on the trees yet, so you'll see the valley and the mountains across there and everything. Everything's coming out right now. I mean, springtime, but you still have quite a bit of visibility. One thing I forgot to say yesterday was I saw a big wild boar. He probably went 350 probably. I was walking along the trail. He didn't see me. He was coming down the hill and got about 30 yards from me probably. And he sniffed something. He stopped and I just went, "Hey!" And he took off like a scalded ape. But it was cool. I've seen them, tons of them in West Texas back home, but I hadn't seen that many out this way. So that was kind of cool. It was just the one too. So must have been a big boar. All right, talk to you later. Yeah, one of the good things about coming this time of year is there are lots and lots of little springs like this, and little catch basins where you can catch water just right on the trail. So just to let y'all know how we do it. Okay, I have my bottle here. I get the water out of there. I have my Sawyer Mini filter right there. It filters out all the bad stuff. And then I have my drinking bottle here. So this is always my, say, dirty water, or my spare water. And that's my drinking water. Mix up my electrolytes and everything else with. And you just turn and squeeze. And it doesn't go very fast. It takes a couple, 3-4 minutes to fill the other bottle up. It's sort of vapor locked. Do that again. But the filter works great. I mean, it's just got a bunch of little tubes in there that are small enough to catch everything that are bad for you, so you don't get some kind of disease or something out here. But yeah, it makes the water safe to drink. And let's see. So luckily, there's enough streams this time of year that you run across these every mile or two, at least. Where I camped last night, because I pulled up short from where I really wanted to be, was a dry camp. So I ended up using all of my water. I only had about a cup left this morning after. Now, of course, I had 2 cups in my trail mocha latte, so I wasn't hurting, and I knew there'd be something pretty soon. And sure enough, there was. So, but it gives you time gives you an excuse to stop and rest a minute, which is always good. Okay, so the bottle's full, and to be honest, it was about half full before I started the video, so that tells you about how long it takes to do that. And then take that off, dump this back down in my little pool, and I always try to find running water. You don't want stagnant water. And then, okay, put that back on there. My cap, and I'm good to go. All right, see you down the trail. Okay, end of the day. My campsite is, I actually had to cross this crossing right here. It's not very deep, probably about a foot at most, but it's like slab rock. It is slippery. What the hell? Man, it's like coming across on ice with something pushing against your foot. It was kind of interesting. Yeah, if the water was up, another 3 or 4 inches, I don't know if I'll even try it. But yeah, I just crossed over, and my campsite is going to be, you can't see it from here, but right up there, just about 40 yards. So that's where I'm staying for the night. Right knee hasn't gotten any better. In fact, overcompensating for it. My left knee's hurting now, almost just as bad. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push on a little bit tomorrow and see how I feel. But I don't know. That may be it. Yeah, it's just fighting it is exhausting. So we'll see. Hopefully I get up in the morning and I feel much better, and I'll just take off and everything will be good. Because there's still times that I feel great, and I feel great. Honestly, my legs feel good. I feel good. It's just this knee frustrating. Anyway, got a great campsite here. Probably the best one I've had yet. It's an actual real good campsite. I've been sort of playing at some smaller places so far. And so I might get some video later in the morning of it. All right, well, we'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay, here's my campsite for the night. I got my tent set up over there. It's a nice spot in a pine grove, so there's pine needles, carpeting the ground, which is pretty cool. I'm sitting right there. I already got my water heated up, and then my freeze-dried pack for dinner. It is the Peak Refuel biscuits and gravy, which is really good. I guess it's supposed to be a breakfast, but I like it for dinner. This is my cozy, staying warm, should be ready any minute now. And then a fireplace right here, a fire ring, big one. It's been used a lot. And then the river is just over there, just right beyond that little tree line right there. So it's a nice spot for the night. Definitely the nicest campground I've been in yet. So looking forward to spending the night here. It's awfully quiet. And that's me. I will see you down the trail. Bye. this is a great time of the morning. The sun's just coming up and it's quiet and the woods are peaceful. I'm in my little tent still. Okay, here to get everything, get my pack under my little vestibule there thing. And I've already cooked, heated up coffee, so I got that going. And so just sort of waking up and eating breakfast. Oatmeal, instant oatmeal. You can eat it right out of the package if you didn't know that. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a pretty morning. I'm gonna finish up my coffee and my breakfast, get up and pack up and head on down the road. So, hope it's gonna be a great day. See ya. It's a cool little area. It's a walk face on this side and sort of built up area on this side. Looks like almost like a big ditch, but you can tell it's natural. So who knows what caused it? There's some really pretty rock formations up there. Good. Good start to the morning. Big climb up this hill. So right now we got a little flat area. So that's nice. We'll take flat. I haven't had too many bad blowdowns on this trail that weren't cleared. Most of them have been cleared. There's been just a few you had to crawl over. This is one of the sort of worst ones. It doesn't look that bad, but when you got miles and miles on your legs and you're tired and you're carrying a 30-something pound pack and your knees hurting, you look at that and go, huh, okay, I'm just gonna stand here and rest a second, think about it. Oh well, luckily there's not many of them. All right, we'll see you down the trail. Well, what a neat little place. I came down the trail right there, coming along this river right here, little stream. That's my crossing. I got to go across there. Just a minute, but man, we got a beautiful waterfall over here. Incredible rock formation. Around, got another beautiful waterfall right here. This little hollow with waterfalls all around. Yeah, truly magical. All right, now across the river. You know, when you run across a place like this, it really is magical. It's a beautiful spot, and it's a good place to remind yourself that it's not a chore to sit and collect and filter and gather your water, and it's a privilege to sit in such a beautiful place just by yourself and do something just to sustain life. It's fantastic. I always try to, once I filter into my drinking container, I just drink some directly out of the filter too, because it's right out of this crisp, cool water, and there's nothing ever like it again. It gets warm later, and it's water, but right now it's just cool and just wonderful. So yeah, I'm always thankful to find places like this that just really connect you. I guess is the best way I can say it, and I try to appreciate it. What a cool little place. Waterfall coming up there, coming down right here on the trail. Very neat, very neat. I came across this campground, set a fire pit here, and butterflies are up on top of this. I don't know what they're getting something out of that ash. See how close I can get. So they take off. I don't know what they're getting, but there's something in there. There's a bunch of brown ones too, and little black and white ones. That's so cool. I just stopped to rest and get some water. There's a river crossing right there that came across. Yeah, my knee again. In the afternoon, it seems like the last 3 or 4 days, I've had a big downhill sort of at the end of my day that's just killed my knee. You know, for example, I just came down 2 miles down the hill, downhill virtually all the way, and that should have taken me less than an hour, you know, 50 minutes maybe, and it took me a little over 2 hours. I just can't move very fast. You gotta watch where you step, and every step hurts, and so, you know, it's just a pain in the ass. But we're making progress still. Just my 8-hour days have turned into, you know, 11-hour days. So, oh well, got a ways to go tonight. So just gonna get a little rest, a little water, and then head up. See you later. Hey, good morning. This is the morning of the 6th day, and I was going to go to White Rock, I think it is, last night, and I got up here about halfway up the mountain, and I was done. And just like every other day for the last 4 days, I decided that my knee hurt, I was tired, and I'm quitting. But this is a nice little campground, and actually it's really nice. I just met some people who help maintain this part of the trail. They call this Cedar Flats Campground. It's real nice, good place for, you probably put 3 or 4 tents around here somewhere. But you know, like I say, ready to quit every day. And then I get up this morning and I look out of the tent and sit there and I drink my trail mocha latte and see how beautiful the trail is and how gorgeous it is out here, and take my arthritis strength Advil, the Tylenol that the nice lady Stephanie gave me the other day. And I decide, hey, let's push on. Let's see how far we can go today. So that's what we're doing. It's about a mile on up to White Rock. I'm gonna check it out. There's supposed to be a store there. It's Easter Sunday, so hopefully they're open. I'm gonna make the little trek up there. The way it's worked out today, I can actually get 2 fairly short days in today if it works out and still be on my 7-day schedule. So I'm gonna try to stop by there and then go to Hurricane Creek and camp there. And that's only gonna be probably about 9 miles today. I've been doing, 15 or so. And then I'll just be 10 miles in from Hurricane Creek to finish up tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping a couple shorter days be easier on my knees. I can make a little better time. And that's usually the way it's been the last few days, is I'd start out great and then just fade later on. But part of it's just being slower. Instead of hiking 8 hours to get my 15 miles, it's taking me, 10, 11. And so it's tiring. But, I don't want to complain. And I guess I have been. I've had a fabulous time, and I've just sort of resigned myself to hiking at this pace for this trip. And, it is what it is. I still can't think of any place I'd rather be than out here doing this right now today. So it was a great way to spend an Easter Sunday. Okay, I'll see y'all down the trail. Well, I'm up on top of White Rock. Walked up here, it's not very far. I'm a quarter mile off trail, something like that. Up top of the mountain, White Rock Ridge. There's a little store up there. It just happened that they opened right as I got there. So it was nice. I got a drink and some crackers and a little chocolate turtle. That was really good. Well, White Rock is cool because it has some of the most beautiful views of the countryside, except for today it's completely fogged in. But it's still cool up here. Yeah, it's nice. So I'm head back down. I left my pack down at the trailhead. So I'm walk back down the trail to there and then head off and head over to Hurricane Creek for the night, I think. All right, talk to you later. Well, I got a really good laugh. I'm down the trail a little bit from White Rock, and I just stopped and needed to. It's cool today, but it's humid, so I mixed up some electrolytes in my water that I got up there, and I'm sitting here just eating a cracker that I bought up at White Rock, and I looked over. You know, and I said earlier that I'd left my pack down at the trailhead. Well, there was another couple, and they're probably a little older than me, but they help maintain part of this trail up there. And so I'm sitting here, and I look over, and I've got a little gift. I think the lady who was real nice, I talked to him this morning, left me a gift on my pack. And so, oh, it really lifted my spirits. It was that's a great thing. And so, I don't know, it just really tickled me. Cool things you find on the trail. Thank you, lady. I appreciate it. I never got her name either, but I appreciate it. Okay, this is my campsite at Hurricane Creek. This is my last night on the trek. It's been a good one. I've got 10 miles to go in the morning, then I'm going to get picked up. So I'm ready for it. Just had to cross the creek. I've got clothes hanging out to dry and air out. I've got my backpack under here. I've got my supper water cooking or heating up. I like my little stove, works really good, and my little Stanley cup works really good. I'm having a Peak Refuel chicken pesto pasta. It's really good. I've had that before. It's quite flavorful, and they say it's for two, but I eat the whole thing. 920 calories, which is exactly what you need out here. And then my little koozie over here. I think we've seen the koozie before. Put the hot water in there, in this, reseal that, put it back in the koozie, wait, they say 10 minutes, but 15 is usually better, just to let everything soak up a good, and it'll be as hot coming out of that koozie as when you poured the water in it. So, yeah, it works really well. I'm very happy with that. But, like I said, last day on the trail, I think it's gonna be a pretty night. It was a good day today, a good day to travel, and I've had a lot of fun, but I'll be ready to be picked up tomorrow too. All right, y'all have a great day. Okay, it is the morning of the last day. I left camp about 30 minutes ago. I've come up out of that river. We had about a mile climb up the top of the hill, and then I got about a mile descent down off the top of this mountain. And then the last 8 miles or so in are going to be fairly flat, it looks like, anyway. You know, it's cool. You don't have a lot of reception out here, so you get up to the top of something like this and you check it, and, you know, this morning's a perfect example. I got text messages from, you know, family and friends and people who are supporting me and, you know, encouraging you, and it's great to have a crew that supports you and loves you. And is doing all the things, at least at home, that, you know, help you do this. From just encouragement to taking care of my puppy dog, and, you know, and picking me up and dropping me off, and just everything to help me do this, because I do enjoy it, and I appreciate everybody who helps with that and supports it. So. For all the thoughts and prayers are much appreciated. I'll take every one of them. Oh, it's a beautiful day today. It's cloudy. It's cool, but it's humid as can be. We have storms coming in this afternoon, but it looks like I'm going to miss them by a couple hours, hopefully. Hopefully you'll be home in the shower by the time anything like that hits. And believe me, I could use a shower about now. Okay, well, it's a beautiful morning out here in the mountains of Arkansas. Just absolutely stunning right now. It's perfectly quiet. If you don't get out and experience the quiet occasionally, you really should. I know we get tied up in our busy days and lives and everything else, but I was thinking about it last night while I was sleeping, or while I was laying there, and I could hear the river, and I could hear the frogs, and I could hear crickets, and that's it. And right now, there's a few birds around, but other than that, it's just dead silent. And it's a cool experience occasionally. Everybody should do it. All right, enough of that. I will see y'all later. Yeah, it's been a great trip. Okay, at Frog Bayou, just a little less than 3 miles in the end. The way back to the first crossing, it was completely dry, so the water's gone down quite a bit. This is the second crossing, and I got this is my last water crossing of this trip, I think. I've had it's been about a dozen of them probably, so this is the last one, I think. So that'll be good. I don't mind it, but you avoid it, that's good. All right, and I'll circle around, head that way, and head that bow of the lake, and back towards the finish line. Very, very exciting. Yeah, very exciting. Well, it's been about a week since I got back from my trip on the Ozark Highlands Trail. It was 85 beautiful, hard, difficult, incredibly fun miles. Unfortunately, I did hurt my knee that first day, and it bothered me throughout the trail. Every afternoon it would get to hurting, and in the morning it'd be better, and in the afternoon it would hurt, and then I started walking funny to protect the right knee, and then my left knee started hurting, and then I was walking funny to protect both knees. And even though I've never experienced blisters, I've got huge blisters on both feet because of that, because my gait was just off, and it was just it was exhausting fighting my way up and down the hills. There were times that I'm getting along at 1 mile an hour, and it's hard to make any progress on the trail like that. And it became almost a fight for survival, and I don't want to be overly dramatic about that, because it wasn't like I was going to die or anything, but I went back and forth. Am I going on? Am I stopping? Am I going on? Am I stopping? At least 4 different days there at the end. We got to the end of the day, and I quit. I'm done. I already made a decision. I'm not going on any further. I can't do this anymore. And then I'd get to camp, and I'd sit down, I'd rest a minute, and get my tent set up, and eat dinner, and then go to bed early, and wake up the next morning, and the sun's coming up, and the birds are chirping, and you've heard the crickets doing their thing, and it's just absolutely beautiful out. And I decide, well, the knees feel better this morning. Let's go on. Let's see what we can do. And then it would do great for a while, and by afternoon it hurt again, and I'd be ready to quit. So we went back and forth on that several times. But like I said earlier, I got up to White Rock and got something to drink at the store, and had actually planned to that be my bailout spot. And I got there and I drank a drink and ate some crackers and ate a little piece of chocolate and decided I can go on. I'm going to finish. And that's where I only had that day and the next day. And the 10 miles in the next day were harder than I thought, because it went really well for 8 miles, and in the last 2 miles my knee started hurting and I really struggled. So by the time I got to the end, I was hurting pretty bad. But you know, I don't mean to complain, because I actually had a great time through most of it. It was a very different feel for the trip than, you know, before, because of that. And you know, the drive back, I actually got very emotional. It just sort of hit me, you know, all the struggle I'd gone through and what I'd accomplished, and even in a sort of a bad circumstance. But it was really fun. I would do it again. It was a beautiful trail. It's definitely a beautiful trail. In fact, I'm, you know, considering maybe next time, because the original length of the Ozark Highlands Trail, I think, is 164 miles. And so, you know, I've done half of it basically. I might next time, maybe in the fall, do the other half, or then maybe go to Shenandoah and do part of that. I don't know. I've got some options and some ideas, so I'll start looking around. But yeah, I overall had a great time. Struggled, saw beautiful things, experienced just all the wonders of nature, and of being out, and the joy it can be to just be by yourself. Yeah, I had a great time. So hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, it was fun.